Notepad, let's take a look at that. No saved notes, let's create one. And just for grins, show you it also works in portrait mode. This is in portrait mode. Of course, that didn't work too well there. So let's see if I can tap on that, double tap, and then change it to this. It's okay. And we will edit the title, test, and we're done, hopefully. There you go, test note. Back to home screen. You'll notice it does not do the home screen in portrait mode, only in landscape mode, which is a little bit unusual. Pull up the web browser. And of course, this one's going to default into portrait mode. See if I can get that off. Go into bookmarks. I'm going to pull up the Mobile Burn web page. We're on a Wi-Fi connection. I don't have an AT&T SIM in this or anything like that, so this is using my home FiOS connection. Still loading the page, and you can see it's really struggling to scroll because of that. There we go, it's done. The scrolling's still pretty rough. Zooming seems to work okay though. Tap through here to pull up the YouTube client. Quality is pretty good, and the aspect ratio fits the. This video was recorded in 720p HD, so the aspect ratio of the display suits it quite well. There's thin black lines at the top and the bottom, but really well suited for HD content. At least as far as the aspect ratio goes. Like I mentioned before, though, the viewing angle is still pretty weak. Doesn't look very good at all, as you can see there. So this is the camera application. Take a look at settings. You can see 3 megapixel here, and you have the ability to switch to the front camera. You should be able to see me there, and there I am. Switch back to the main camera again. Focus by pressing on the on-screen shutter button. You can then recompose if you like. Release, take the photo. This button here, of course, switches you into video mode. Pull up settings so you can see low resolution video, though, only VGA resolution video. Various settings. And we'll shoot a quick video just so you can see it in action, and we'll go into the gallery application. Do that by going here. And finally we've got the video. Really not too responsive, it takes a lot of time. Awful quality video. Still photos. Of course you can use multi-touch zooming as well. In spite of the fact that it's huge, you actually can make calls on this device. You have to use a headset because there's, or a speakerphone, because there's no obvious, microphone down here. The microphone's actually located right here. It's not meant to be held up to your head, thankfully, but you can make calls on it, and as such, you can also do text messaging. There's a text messaging client as well, but really, it's not intended for that. So that's my quick look at the ViewSonic ViewPad 7, an Android 2.2 Froyo tablet. I like the hardware. I really like the silver edging. I like the sharp lines, and I like the included accessories as well. But I do not like the quality of the wide VGA display. Really, you have to look at it straight on, and it doesn't take much of an angle, and things really start looking quite bad. And for a display company like ViewSonic, I would expect better, even if they're not manufacturing the LCD panels. Also, the processor in this device, 600 megahertz, just does not cut it with today's applications. So I like the design, like the accessories, but because of the display itself and the slow processor, the only way you could call this device a winner would be in the Charlie Sheen sense. So not real pleased with it. And so again, that's the ViewSonic ViewPad 7, a 7-inch Android tablet. I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.